Welcome to Digital Business Daily. Our hosts: the charismatic Jonathan Francis,
That's me.
the inspiring Mary Grace, the hardworking May Floor. Our co-hosts for tonight: the joyful Jessup, the talented Kuya Tenny.
All right, guys, that's me. I said that's me. Anyway,
I heard that.
welcome to another episode of Digital Business Daily. Happy Friday, guys, and happy Saturday to all of you who are in Asia. And welcome to another episode. And I'm one of your hosts. My name is Jonathan Francis, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. A registered nurse and a proud digital entrepreneur. Nax, Kuya Tenny. Go ahead, May, introduce yourself.
Yes, hi, good evening, good morning sa Pilipinas. This is May from Masada Santa Ana again, this year in Chicago. I'm also in the medical field and a proud digital business owner,
Yes.
a mom
Uh,
of two, and okay.
And
Yes.
by the way, sorry, I forgot. We have a special
Yes.
guest tonight. One of our hosts is busy today, and whoever can find Jessa, please let us know. We've been looking for her for 2 weeks. And
Miss you.
Donna from New Zealand, you want to introduce yourself?
Woo!
Hello! Kiara, good morning, good evening dyan sa US. Ako po si Donna. Dito ako sa base in Wellington, New Zealand. Isa akong mom of two boys. And I'm an entrepreneur. I have a traditional business and I am also on the digital business.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am an IT profession. By
Okay.
profession.
Wow. Welcome.
What about
Thank
you?
you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Regular ka na.
Ako naman.
Yes, Philippines.
Energy.
Yes, good afternoon, good evening, North Dakota time. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. My name is Tenny and I am a father of 3 and I'm an accountant by profession, and that's what I do full time in the healthcare industry, and I am a super proud digital entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Welcome, Adelaide. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for those of you who are watching right now, thank you. I hope we entertain you once more. Our topic for tonight is very interesting. Ayan po, nasa baba. How to find another source of revenue while having a full-time work. Diba? Kasi the importance of having another source of revenue, importante po talaga yan. Kasi it's like our safety net. Just in case something happened with our main work, may sasalo po sa atin. Diba? So we don't have to stress more about mula, about pera. Parang ganyan.
Mula, that's a new word.
May, you want to start?
Yes, we all know nowadays inflation rate and then how to find a revenue. There's a lot of things in how you can find. It's just your drive on how you're gonna start. So for us, as a profession of medical profession, we want a flexibility because sometimes the hard work that we do in our job or job, sorry for that, is just a physical work. Now we want a flexibility that you can find time to enjoy also what you have. So that's the thing. So one way is the digital space.
Yes, very good. Donna, ikaw, what's your input?
The main reason why I'm here, because I have missed a lot of my times with my children. I have
Yes.
2-year-old and an 8-year-old boy, and living in abroad, we don't have that so much support compared to the Philippines, and I have to send my children to childcare at very very young age, and it's heartbreaking. My
Yeah.
first one was at 6 months old. The second one was at 4 months. Although I have a long leave, but I have to kasi meron kaming traditional business and I have to help my husband in building that up because we don't want him to go back to work. But of course, as a mom, we are always looking forward for better future, and
Yeah.
that what made me think to look for something in the online space.
Yes.
Good. Very good. Kuya Tens.
Yeah, ako naman is just the same experience as Dana did. That I had small kids also that I need to bring to the health, not healthcare, to the daycare. And the but the thing is why we need to bring them there, because we need to go to work, right? But the thing is, and how to find another revenue aside from having a full-time job, because is to just make sure that we have time to look for it, because it's not just only because for me one source of income is not enough, right? Especially if you bring your kids into the daycare, and then of course inflation rate. That's what that May Floor mentioned earlier. May Floor. So what I did for me, because based on my experience, I just make sure that there's something that I can to supplement my revenue, the one that I'm making on my work. So I try to look for something, and luckily I find this digital business also. But but before that, of course, that's why people tend to go to have the multiple source of income, multiple job. Oh, did I mention that? Sorry. Okay, so and that's
Baka na nga.
so that's what I did first before I became a digital business.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for that, Kuya Tenny. How do you find, yung question is, how do you find another source of revenue? Kasi like us, we all love what we do as a full-time.
Of course.
I love being a nurse. Kuya Tenny love being an accountant, and so as Mayfloor and Donna being an IT. We all love what we do kasi these are the career we invested when we were young.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's hard giving this up. So the way to find another source of revenue is to find what you love. Number one is, kunyari, ano ba yung skill na magaling ka?
Yeah.
Me, talking. So
That's one. Yes.
that's number one.
Yeah.
The best way is something to do with connecting with people, just like what we do, right?
Mhm.
Number two, ano ba yung magaling ka sa skill wise? Are you good with computer or not? If you're not, like in our business, you can easily get trained for it. But if you are good, you are very tech savvy, this is one of the best side hustle that you can start. Parang ganon. So anything else, May?
Yeah,
Sure.
so much more now. It's lahat naman that this time we work in the social media, and sometimes we just keep scrolling and noting something else. But why not use that to have another stream of revenue by
Yes.
starting your online space, your online business? So those are the things that you have to think about, especially for the family's future, because sometimes we'll just go to the social media and screen Marites, something like that. But there's a way that you can use being a social media.
Yeah.
There's a way that you can use that to have a revenue and to help your family, because now you really need something to supplement your full time, because it's not really one specific job is not enough, especially when you are in abroad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Donna.
If I may share,
Yes, please do.
Yeah, why not?
after the pandemic we have started working from home, and that gave me an advantage to have more time to think of maybe what can I do in spare times, or at least I don't have to travel anymore, so I'm already home. So maybe that save time. Maybe I love baking. So I have started baking
Yo,
cakes.
bring me some baked
Natuto
cake.
ako magluto ng pag-bake ng pandesal, lahat yung mga ganon. And then I actually made that into a business. But it didn't take long time kasi akala ko it will only at maybe an hour or two would be enough for me, and then I could cater the orders. It isn't enough. So I have to sacrifice time for my family. So I said no. I won't do that anymore. I will do it for friends who's gonna order, and then that's all right. I'll do it, and then just
Can you send
at
to
least
Las Vegas and order?
pagdating dyan, break, broken, wala na,
Yeah,
panis na. And then actually, I have tried 3 other digital businesses as well. But they were very, it's mahirap siya kasi I didn't have our community that we have. And then, starting a business by yourself, kahit online siya, is very hard kung wala kang susundan
Yes.
and walang training, walang idea. So, I have looked again. Meron yung isa, I have enrolled as a course. I bought it. I said it's there, but then it wasn't ideal. Kasi wala rin ulit yung community, walang automation. I have to do everything. Sa emails, websites. And tapos sobrang naiiyak na ako, frustrated na ako. Sabi ko, dami ko ng mga ganito. Tapos yung husband ko, sige lang. Sabi ko, kasi I'm always looking for my whys.
Yes.
Sabi ko, yung mga anak ko, talagang as in ang painful lang yung sabihin sa akin anak ko, ma, can you please come to my school kasi meron siyang award, but I couldn't go. I can sana, but I couldn't go. But during that time mismo, I'm running a meeting, but I can cancel it. So sabi ko, naiiyak ako, sabi ko talagang I have to do something, sabi ko. Even working in the IT industry, it's flexible. I work from home anytime I could just ask my boss, it's all right. But the times na I cannot drop off, like we could pag sa may mga sakit, ganon, di ba? Pero pag yung mga ganon na scheduled, we can just drop it off straight away. But given this business that we have now, our program is so beautiful. Like, ang laki ng ang laki ng support, laki ng yung alam natin kung saan tayo dadalhin, and the future that I can see sa pamilya ko is I'm excited.
Yay!
Hey, Jess, bumalik ka na, may kapalit ka.
Wow! Amazing story, right?
Guys, very nice. Anything else? Okay. That's a nice story. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, to me is that okay, the question here is yes, how to find another source of revenue while having a full-time work, right? And yes, and to me, yeah, just like what Jonathan said, that you have to just learn or know which thing that you are good at. And just to me, based on my experience, well, of course, I was introverted because I stayed in the office most of the time, right? But I just wanted to challenge myself, and that's what based on my experience, how I found another extra revenue, right, or source of revenue aside from my full-time work is that because I just love to meet people, different kinds of people. So that's why I became a freelance driver before I became a digital business owner, which is good. It's really helped me a lot. But the thing is, like just what like you guys said, that it's a lot of my time.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are times that I came home so super late. My kids are already sleeping, or then I didn't have enough time to bond with them, or to have a quality time with them. So yeah, just think of the something that you are really good at, and use that, leverage that. So that's how I was able to find another extra source of revenue. And like what I've said, there is another way to make extra aside from like freelance. Yeah, like what I've said earlier, that I was a freelance driver.
Yes, thank you for sharing, Quentin. Ilalim.
Sorry.
Anyway, thank you guys, for those of you who are watching, and please comment down below on the comment if you guys you have an idea of, so we can discuss it right now. Also, another way is, ano ba talaga, you have to find your why.
Mhm.
Why are you doing it? Right? Why do you need another source of revenue? Why? Kasi if your why is parang wala lang, gusto mo lang kasi yun yung uso, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna find
That's the
that
trend, right?
is trend. Oh, I need to do my own because it's the you can't. You just have to ask yourself, what is your why? What's the most important thing you're doing this? Why are you looking for one? Because if you cannot answer that, well, don't even start. Is- start ka lang if you have the right motivation, the right reason. Because you will find it. You will find it. Because when I started this business, my why is totally different from the why I have now.
Mhm.
Through time it will
Oh,
change.
yeah.
Yeah, it will mold and it
Yes.
will change. Excuse me. May.
Yes, regarding the why. So when I started this business that we have, my why is have the time for my parents, also to my husband, because before I started this business,
Mhm.
I have three jobs, physical jobs, and
You.
it's yeah, it's sad to say because it's sad to say that
Excuse
you
me.
go home, you're not even see them because they are already sleeping, and then when you go back to work, they're still sleeping, and you don't want them to disturb because they are already in their senior time, and then also with my husband, we don't have time to spend more together. So those are the kinds of stories that we have. It is a true story to other people as well. So that's the time that I said to myself, I think I need something to venture to another journey, not to have a physical work, but to find a way that I can have a time for them. So when I saw this uh, business that we have and the potential, then I started this business and I'm liking it because now I have more time for them, the personal growth especially. You
Yes.
cannot see me doing this if I'm not started this business, but because of this business, we are real people and we want to share our stories and we want to share our blessing. There you go.
Yes. Very nicely said.
Yes.
Donna.
Yeah, as I've mentioned earlier, aside sa kids ko, my husband Kevin, we're both engineers, civil engineers in the Philippines. But when we moved here in New Zealand, I have to study IT. And then Kevin couldn't find something na yung talagang super related like structural ganyan kasi you have to study again. And alam mo naman, pag wala tayong budget, 'di ba? And so during that time, what he found na work is to um it's an road engineer, but you have to travel the whole New Zealand. But
Wow.
that's the reason why he came here para magkasama kami, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
but then he have to do it because that's the work that he only found during that time.
Mhm.
But coming to when we had our first born, we said it's very hard because I would be by myself and I have a sister-in-law who helped me nurse din. So parang nagsaswap kami, 'di ba? Pero ang hirap. But then nag-decide na lang kami nung panahon na yun na do a business, and the easier during that time was and it was a good as well revenue was a career. We had a franchise. But it's
Wow.
very hard kasi ang career job, alam nyo naman, umulan, umaraw, magbuhat ka na magaan, mabigat, ganun pa din. So he did that for few years and nakita ko kung gaano nahirapan na yung katawan niya. So isa rin yun na pinaghuhugutan ko ng malaking kasi he does have
Yeah.
so much hard physical jobs para lang matulungan kaming to provide for our family. And after kahit ano rin naman yun, meron kami another traditional business which is franchise. It's a cleaning business. And I see the difference of these two kasi I run it on the background. He does still the physical job. And
Yes.
makikita mo na, but you have to be 100% present pag
Yeah.
niraran mo yun. So, and isipin mo na naman, di ba, nahihirano naman na siya physically for how many years. And then talagang sabi ko, if I will have to find another business, it will have to be something that it won't yung wala ng physical, dapat may time kami with my family. I can do it with my children, and then could give me enough, something na makatulong talaga sa amin financially. So yeah, I was very glad very glad, blessed when I found this business na talagang sobrang, and then it's an advantage as well for me kasi nga meron ako sa IT industry. So it didn't took me a long time para ma-pick up yung business. So
Yay.
reaching what we have now online, 'di ba? Rather, sabi nga ni ate kanina, rather than scrolling, kaya watching Netflix 2 hours, why don't you just do it for something like this would help your future?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Advantage yun sa'yo if you really have a little bit of knowledge about tech, being a tech savvy, So yun. Anyway, sa akin, let me just share again another experience of mine. Well, because that's our topic, how to find another source of revenue while having a full time, because I've been in the corporate world for more than 30 years. Okay. So yeah. So I'm just, to me, to find another extra source of revenue is that I just leverage my skills, to make extra, for sure. So since that my degree is in the accounting world, so then I use that, I leverage that, and then I went to other families and asked them if there's anyone from their children that needs tutoring. So that's what I did. Okay. So again, but it takes that, it's most of your time again, because you will be again traveling to other from one place to another, to tutor kids. So yeah, and it affects the time that's supposed to be for your family, the time that's supposed to be that's using it, the tutorial time that is supposed to be for your kids, for my kids. I use it to for another kids, for different kids. Yeah, of course I was able to make good. Was able to make a good amount, just to make sure that there's food on the table, and to provide something for the needs of my kids. But again, the thing is the time that's been taken away to me. Yeah, but again, leverage your skill. Leverage your skill.
Yeah.
Nicely said, Kuya. Thank you guys, for those of you who are watching. We have
Thank
7
you.
viewers tonight. Thank you.
Thank you po.
And yes, we're talking about how to find another source of revenue. One of the main things that we can share to you guys are starting your own digital business.
Yes.
Like the thing that we do. Disclaimer, we are not expert on finances. We're always talking about this. Yan ang topic ko kasi. It's all finance. We're not expert. We're just talking about our own experiences.
Yes.
And why are we doing this? Because we're trying to connect with all of you guys globally. And it's much easier for us to leverage doing go live versus creating our contents and spending more time creating that versus just pressing a button and talking to you guys. Yes, one of the best feature of our digital business is its automation, because if you get that set up properly, it will help you. It will be working for you, right, May?
Yes. Yeah. With regards to automation, when you start, say, if you are starting a traditional business, you have to locate for your location. You have to find somebody to employ and work on that particular business that you're gonna start, and of course the locality, the reach is only local. But if you start a business that is global, like a digital space or digital business, you can reach other countries, you can reach other people, you can reach globally. And of course, with the automation, even you are sleeping, your business is working for you. Where can you find that kind of business? Plus the community that we have here is to support you, to find a way and guide you in order for you to reach the goals that you want to have. Yeah.
Galing ni May Tuan.
Automation. Automation or system, whatever you think. For some who are not tech savvy, you may still think that
It's
kahit
hard.
na parang mahirap, sinasabi nyo lang yan kasi no, it is not. So that's really the beauty of what, hindi naman kami, alam mo, we're not desperate talaga na magmamakaawa na you have to do, when we say it, hindi nyo man kami kakilala personally, you could see us, you go to visit our websites, or our Facebook, should I say that, na makikita nyo na we are real. We're showing you our family, our background, whatever it is.
Mhm.
So I'm going back sa automation na yan. It's a training na may training na may bibigay muna sa atin, and then to set up that automation is not hard. And you, as we've mentioned, you don't have to be a tech savvy person. And as Ate May has mentioned din na I am gonna compare na lang sa, diba, I have a traditional business and I have this digital business. Ang laki ng difference. First, the traditional business, nung nag-i-start kami, we have to put through flyers sa houses.
Yes.
And then on parking lots,
Yes.
flyers.
You have to have that.
Mga ganyan, sa mga train stations, 'di ba? But doing this, we do this plus the ads and everything, and then the automated system will do the back end, like 80% of the job, let's say.
Yes.
But with the traditional business, from start,
She do
lahat
it
open
100%.
it. Pas ikaw magtatrabaho, you put the quotation, you do the invoice, everything. So, yeah, saan ka pa makakahanap nun?
That's true.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. Just like earlier, I helped my friend with their traditional business because two of the worker called in sick, so I need to step up and help them. Otherwise, it's not going to function today. So yeah, so I just got home, and that's one reason of traditional and the non-traditional business is that's one of the difference here, because once your business is lack of manpower, it's not going to work. In this the digital business, you don't have to have a lot of manpower here. You and your desk and the one that we're using right now, then you're good to go. So plus the okay, when you say when we mentioned about the tech savvy earlier, yeah, you don't have to be tech savvy because there is a PG-based training that's already laid out for us to follow, and then we will not be lost because it's very detailed. It's just we just need one monitor, or even your laptop. I mean your laptop, your
Phone.
and the
Phone on your laptop.
yeah. And then you can do it alone. Of course, we are here to guide you, to give you some of our time to assist you, but once you already get used to it, then you're good to go.
Yes.
Yes.
Very nicely said, guys. Yes, if you guys are interested in starting your own digital business, connect with one of us. There's our websites, but you only can pick one.
Pick
Yours
one.
and after you register your email, your real email, your valid email, and your full name, then we will then send you our VIP link for you to watch our free or no cost workshop. So it's your decision after watching that if you want to continue on. But if you do, we will be your direct mentor that will guide you until you reach the goal. And yes, final word, May.
Yes, we're no cost workshop always Tuesday and Thursday. But if in case you are busy on that particular days, we have a replay that you can watch. And of course, we have to register on our website your name and your full name and your email address in order for us to email you the VIP link. Yes. Dana. Anything else, Dana?
No, that's just what they've mentioned. And if you have any questions, just reach out to any of us. You can ask us on Facebook or just message us. We are not robots, so we are going to reply to you and on our available times.
Yes.
Yes, good. Then.
Yes, and yeah, and this workshop, it's I always mention every night that this workshop is really designed to for you to be to help you become successful here, and just check it out because when once you see this, and you might thank yourself later on when you see it, and if if this workshop and this business thinks that it's not really for you, then at least you learn something. It's
Yes.
just only a 90 minutes. Just try it
Short.
out.
Very
Mhm.
short.
Very short.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys, for those of you who watched us live,
Thank
and
you.
thank you in advance for those of you who are going to watch the replay. And we will be back on Monday, and we don't have any topics yet. I think it's May, Lord.
I thought it's Kuya Danny.
Nay.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Kuya Danny.
All right, so it's gonna be Kuya Tennis a week next week, and hopefully Friday Dana will join us again.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Bob, and
Thank
maraming salamat
you. Yeah.
po. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone. Thank you again. God bless.